Every cigarette is doing you damage. This is a Quit Date 98 message for the tens of thousands of smokers who quit this new year. If you're feeling lousy right now and tempted to have a cigarette, don't. Keep reminding yourself why you want to quit. Look forward to feeling healthy again and having more energy. Quitting is never easy, but if you really want to, you can do it. Quit Date 98. Call Quitline on 131-848 for information and advice on giving up smoking. 131-848. Some New Year resolutions for smokers. Stop making your artery walls sticky so they collect fatty gunk. Stop rotting the delicate membranes of your lungs. Stop attacking a vital gene in your DNA which protects lung cells from cancer. Make your New Year resolution to quit smoking. Quit Date 98 is a campaign to help smokers give up this new year. Every cigarette is doing you damage. Call Quitline on 131-848 for information and advice on giving up smoking. 131-848. Though some people can give up smoking just like that, most successful quit attempts are the result of careful planning. You identify your reasons for giving up, plan how to resist the cravings, set a date to quit, and stick to it. The people at Quitline have helped thousands of Australians to quit. Even if you're only thinking about giving up, Quitline can help you plan for it and give you your best chance of succeeding. Call the Quitline on 131-848 for information and advice about quitting smoking. 131-848. In the first few days after quitting smoking, the cravings can seem almost unbearable. But even the worst of them only lasts 5 to 10 minutes. If you can distract yourself during this time, the cravings will pass. After a few weeks, the cravings get weaker and occur less often. You'll still need determination to resist them, but every craving you beat is another step forward. Call the Quitline on 131-848 for information and advice about quitting smoking. 131-848. Every cigarette is doing you damage. Lungs are like sponges with millions of tiny air sacs for transferring oxygen. Every breath of cigarette smoke attacks the delicate membranes which separate them, turning the tiny sacs into larger, tar-rimmed holes. No wonder smokers feel short of breath. Their lungs are rotting. Every cigarette is doing you damage. Call the Quitline on 131-848. Every cigarette is doing you damage. Within seconds of lighting up, chemicals from tobacco smoke are damaging your artery walls, making them sticky and collect tiny fat particles floating in your bloodstream. The more you smoke, the stickier they become, and the faster the fatty deposits build up. If you're trying to quit, think of the TV ad squeezing out the amount of fatty gunk found stuck to the aorta wall of a smoker. Age 32. Every cigarette is doing you damage. Call the Quitline on 131-848. Every cigarette is doing you damage. New research shows how tobacco smoke damages your body's natural defenses. In every lung cell is a gene called P53, which protects us from cancer. Chemicals in tobacco smoke attack P53. One damaged lung cell is all it takes to start lung cancer growing. Every cigarette is doing you damage. Call the Quitline on 131-848. If you're quitting smoking and finding it hard to resist the cravings, close your eyes and think about the damage every cigarette is doing inside your body. See the delicate tissue of your own lungs being attacked by smoke and rotting. Imagine your own arteries clogged by fatty gunk, like the one in the TV commercial. Cravings only last a few minutes. Seeing the damage inside your body can help you fight them. Call the Quitline on 131-848 for information and advice on giving up smoking. 131-848. When you quit smoking, your body starts to recover immediately. After 3 days, you are free of all traces of nicotine. After 3 months, your lungs regain the ability to clean themselves. After 1 year, your risk of heart disease has halved. Your risk of cancer takes longer to fall. But just as every cigarette you smoke is doing you damage, every cigarette you don't smoke is doing you good. Call the Quitline on 131-848 for information and advice on giving up smoking. 131-848. As well as your health, a good reason to quit smoking is the amount of money you'll save. Try putting what you used to spend on cigarettes in a jar. You'll be amazed how quickly it mounts up. But don't wait too long to spend it. Treat yourself every week as a reward for not smoking. Not just because you can, but because you deserve it. Call the Quitline on 131848 for information and advice on giving up smoking. 131848. When you're quitting smoking, coffee breaks can be hard. And not just because coffee and cigarettes are a habit. Without nicotine in your system, you absorb twice as much caffeine. The last thing you need when you're giving up smoking is to feel jittery and anxious. If you can cut down on the amount of coffee you drink, you'll avoid a massive caffeine hit you really don't need right now. Call the Quitline on 131848 for information and advice about giving up smoking. 131848.